Hi, it's Amy Vandell here, Executive Director of the Humane Society of Manatee County, back with you, and we're out at the Paws in Motion Walkathon. We just had the great kickoff of the walk, not a race. We don't want anybody racing out there, don't want anybody to get hurt, but they're out walking a leisurely 1 mile walk along the beautiful river walk here in Bradenton. They're going to be back here soon to take advantage of some of the wonderful activities that we have going on here in the park. Over 35 vendors with all different kinds of services. You can hear it behind me. I just heard it go by. It's the Doggy Fun Zone, and these dogs are having a great time. This is a wonderful added attraction that we have this year. It's called the Doggy Fun Zone. They come out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and it was sponsored by Pets Life Naturally of Palmetto. Wonderful, longtime sponsor of our Paws in Motion Walkathon. So we have all different kinds of things going out here. We have some food vendors, dog and people food, services for humans and dogs, and we're going to be talking to a few of them and check out the Doggy Fun Zone.
I'm here with Bullet. He's my pal right here, and he got his names. Most people, I tell them that he got his name because when he opened the door he would go out like a bullet, but we really named him that because he dodged the bullet when we rescued him. So he's a happy guy. He's had a couple of brothers and sisters, but we're down to one dog now, and he's a guy. Yeah, he loves to do that. He likes to get out and get around. We have a pretty good sized backyard, so he gets to chase birds and run around and do some things, but this will be a bigger test for him. Yeah, it really has, for lots and lots of events. I think it's great for this. This Humane Society has had the dog walk downtown Bradenton for a few years. We've done that with them. But coming out here, it gives the opportunity for even more people to show up, see what's going on, not only with the Humane Society, but with the Riverwalk. Well, it makes us feel wonderful. It shows that the plan is working. What we're trying to do now is figure out how people will use the park. For example, we know where they're walking through the foliage, so we're going to put sidewalks in there. So we're trying to test and see how they'll use it, because it's not a city park, it's a people's park. The more people we get downtown, the happier we are. I'd say they do such wonderful work, and these guys, sometimes the wrong people have them, and they own the wrong people, and they don't get treated right. So we've rescued dogs for years, and we think that's the right thing to do. Humane Society backs us on that, and so do all these people here.
This is his first major outing, so he's kind of overwhelmed by all the activity, everybody, all the dogs, and we're just here to, support the Humane Society and what they do, and it's a good day for it. A lot of dogs, good weather. He's a golden retriever and yellow lab mix, and he's doubled in size since we got him. We've had him for about a month now, and he eats like a horse, has unlimited energy, figured out he likes to eat sticks, rocks, and dirt, and that's about it.
My name is Deborah Star. I'm a volunteer with Manatee Animal County Services. These dogs are from Palmetto, and this is Charlie. He is a lab golden retriever mix, a couple years old, up for adoption. This is Beatrice. She's a Catahoula mix, 2 or 3 years old, up for adoption. And this little baby is Marty. He's a lab terrier mix, and he's about 5 months old. And they're all looking for forever homes, available from Manatee County Animal Services. Every year, we work very hard to get strays and owner turn-in dogs new homes. And there's a great need for it in Manatee County as we strive to be no-kill.
Where all this music's coming from.
So every dog that you adopt allows us to save another life.
They're real easy to find.
We're also looking for volunteers and foster homes. Well, we tried to bring a little bit of everything out here today. So if you want to start young and grow your own, so to speak, there's Marty. As a puppy, of course, he's a little bit more work, but you get to make him your own and train him. If you want a full-grown, ready-to-go, what I call instant dog, we have 2 different sizes available. The extra large here, and he's a very sweet, calm dog, sits on command, gets along with other dogs, cats, children. And Beatrice is a medium-sized dog, kind of the best of both worlds. And she is also very calm and gets along well with other animals.
We would appreciate that. Thank
So we really encourage people to come out. We have, at any given time, probably 80 dogs up for adoption, and of course cats at 2 locations, one in Palmetto and one downtown Bradenton.
Hi, I'm with Ruth now from Picture Them Adopted, and she has her little friend Barney with us. Ruth, tell us what you think about the Paws in Motion Walkathon this year.
Fabulous. It's wonderful. And he is having a wonderful time. He wants to run the agility course.
Do you think he could? Maybe he might be the youngest one out there.
He's 8 weeks old, and he's up for adoption. And he is the sweetest little dog you'd ever imagine.
And so if he's 8 weeks old, obviously he's not potty trained yet, so he would be working on it. Okay. All right. And he's available at Manatee County Animal Services?
He's available from Moon Racer Rescue.
Oh, he's Moon Racer Rescue. Wonderful. And what are you doing here? I know you're with one of the vendors here at the booth. Tell me about that.
We're with Picture Them Adopted, which is part of the Manatee County Animal Shelter. Our program takes pictures, professional and amateur, of the dogs that come in so we can put them on the website, and they are better pictures than when they do the intake pictures. So we have amateur and professional photographers and handlers who work with our program.
And they're all volunteers who are volunteering their time to do that. That's fantastic. And I know that that makes a big difference when somebody sees a more realistic picture of what a dog's like. They're more likely to come down and adopt, and it's been having a difference on the adoptions, hasn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely.
And could you use some more photographers?
Oh, always. We need volunteers. We have a sign-up sheet here at this event. We need photographers and handlers.
Okay, Ruth, thank you very much, and thanks for coming out.
Thanks, Amy.
And I'm with Joyce now, and Dexter. And Joyce, you came out with Dexter for the Paws in Motion Walkathon, and you're also one of our most wonderful volunteers. Too bad you go back up north. We'd hate that. But tell us a little bit about volunteering at the Humane Society.
Well, I found out that with volunteering at the Humane Society, I didn't have to have my own animal and have heartbreaks all the time. So it's like a revolving door at the Humane Society. They need all the attention, everything you can give them in order for them to have a permanent home, because my home is always not permanent here. So I chose Dex because he's somebody that's very, very unusual and adorable, and he just needs a good home.
And what do you do when you come out to the Humane Society?
Oh, I walk the dogs, I fill Kongs. I even clean up poop if I can get a raffle ticket more often. But yeah, so anyway, it's anything for the animals, anything they need.
All right, great. And I know you raised money to participate, even though you don't have a dog. You have a loaner dog, and you got your friends to raise money. So thank you so much for doing that, and we appreciate you, everything you do for us at the Humane Society.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me, allow me to do this for the dogs.
Joyce, what would you say to people who might be watching this and thinking, maybe I should volunteer?
Well, you should volunteer because it's something that you're doing for the community, for yourself, for the animals who just don't have a chance. Everybody else has a chance. They either go to nursing homes or they have the government take care of them. These animals rely on everybody, and that's volunteers and the lovely people at the Humane Society who just love the animals.
And I'm with two of my good friends, Valerie Nelson and Beth Work from the Boys and Girls Club, and they're helping us out today. Tell us a little bit about what your kids, club members, are doing here today.
We're excited that our kids are part of this. They're actually working the fun zone for the dogs, and their job is to guide the dogs through, and they're learning how to get involved in the community, so it's community service as well as be part of a wonderful event the Humane Society has today.
And which club are these kids from, Beth?
They're from the Palmetto Club. It's the Keystone Club, which their whole mission is community service. So this is a neat experience for them also to work with the Humane Society.
That's great, and we are working on a lasting partnership that's going to involve some pet education, pet etiquette, and increase people's awareness and respect for animals. At the same time, they're going to be learning a lot of the things that the Boys and Girls Club enforces and helps reinforce, I should say, responsibility, getting some exercise, like out here this morning.
Yeah, we're excited about this Paw Pals thing because it's filling a need for the animals and for the kids with unconditional love, nurturing, and education. It follows both of our missions, so we're excited. And thank you for the opportunity. And Nora enjoyed herself. She made the whole mile. Woo!
Thank you. And I'm back now at the park area. Seems like everybody's making their way back from the walk. And I'm here with Gina Brulato, who's actually one of our board members for the Humane Society. How was the walk?
It was really nice. It was 30 minutes along the river. We couldn't have a more perfect day.
That's great. Nobody got confused on where the route was?
Nope, and the dogs miraculously all got along. There was no fighting, a lot of sniffing and playing, but no growling. Everybody's in a good mood.
I know, it's great. Who couldn't be in a good mood on a great day like this? So why do you participate, other than being a board member, in the Paws in Motion Walkathon?
You know, I see so many unwanted dogs. The other day I was walking and I found this lab without a collar, unneutered, and I took it, and that's exactly why. You know, you see these unwanted, abandoned, homeless dogs, and unless we all do something, nobody's going to do anything. So
that's right. And when they come in, I mean, and people come looking for dogs, they're very nice dogs. They just need to be rehomed, spayed and neutered if they're not already.
And trained.
And get some training, right. And that's what we do at the Humane Society, and we're so helpful for all that you're doing on the board of directors, of course. Tell them a little bit about what's coming up March 22nd. And she has Mandy with her, who's pulling her along here.
Talk about training. It's No Place Like Home. It's our once-a-year fundraiser at Mixon Farms. It's going to be wonderful, a lot of fun. It's for a good cause, and I think everybody should go and get a ticket.
We've got some great auction prizes, everything live and silent auctions, some very unique animal experiences like the Great Ape Sanctuary and behind the scenes at Big Cat Habitat, and it's casual, which is always nice. So you can come right after work if you want on a Friday night, March 22nd.
Very casual. We also have a massage group, so you could auction to get 6 massages for all your friends.
All at one time at Dr. Rangel's office, the Thoracic Park, a very wonderful event that's going to be called the Goddess Evening. All right, so there you go, a little bit about what's going on, and here's Mandy. Hi, Mandy. Good to see you, Mandy. Hi, Mandy. And I'm at the Humane Society booth, and with me is Allison Bradshaw, who's the clinic manager of our spay-neuter clinic. Allison, tell us a little bit about what you do all day long at the spay-neuter clinic and why it's so important to have a spay-neuter clinic in our community.
Honestly, I just make sure everything runs smoothly, and it's important to help decrease the euthanization rate of Manatee County. We get animals from AS, the feral cats. People bring in their own animals. We have a lot of grants right now for pit bulls because there's a pit bull overpopulation in Manatee County, and we just do what we can to help.
And I understand that those are the grants can be even free. Totally free, and even without a grant, that our prices are pretty low. What else do we do other than spay-neuter surgery Monday through Friday?
We also offer vaccine clinics. We sterilize feral cats with our TNR program.
So have you been getting much interest at the booth here?
Yes, we've been getting a lot of questions. We have the products we're offering, price sheets, and our dogs that are available, cats that are available. It's a shelter clinic put together.
All right, thank you very much, Allison. And who is this here?
This is Bandit. I adopted him from the Humane Society in January.
Hi, I'm back now with Samantha Dominus, who really deserves all of the credit for this wonderful event. Tell us what it was like putting this all together, Samantha.
Oh, I had my work cut out for me, but it's incredibly worth it, and I am so excited for all these vendors, and our Doggy Fun Zone is such a success. I was really worried that things wouldn't come together or anything, but everything has come together spectacularly.
And you have done a fantastic job. I mean, just to see this park full, a record number, I think, of walkers we've had so far in our 7th year, and a wonderful amount of money raised already, and I think these vendors are all doing pretty well here too. Tell us about the next thing you're working on.
Our next event is on March 22nd. It's called our No Place Like Home party. It's Wizard of Oz themed dinner and fundraiser where we have a silent auction and a live auction. We have the DJ, and we just have so many wonderful things going on at that event, and it's all Wizard of Oz themed, so who doesn't love the Wizard Wizard of Oz.
Who doesn't? And she has even been working on her own backdrop of the yellow brick road. Walgreens is going to be there taking pictures again, so everybody can get their picture taken on the yellow brick road, entering Oz right at our, there's no place like home. All right, thank you very much, Samantha.
Thank you, Amy.
The two ladies that are from the Sisterhood of the Crown, they came out to walk their dogs today. I'm going to have them tell you a little bit about what that is.
Hello, I'm Melissa, and
I'm Ansley.
And I'm actually a former DeSoto queen in 2005, and
I was a princess in 2006.
But we're with the organization of the Sisterhood of the Crowns, which is past queens, princesses, and court members, where we all just kind of get together and do different fundraisers and non-for-profit organizations where we can kind of get in the community and be back there and just make a name for us again.
Wonderful. And who do you have with you here today?
This is my American Bulldog Tyson, and this is my parents' Bulldog, Yellow Lab Kobe.
And are they good friends?
Best friends.
And how was the walk?
It was good.
Don't you think? There's a lot of people there today, so it was really nice turnout.
All right. And it seems like all the dogs are getting along pretty well.
Yeah, we really haven't had any problems. Sometimes we see a little bit of dominance, but other than that, they're pretty good.
Well, thank you so much for coming out and walking and taking part in Paws in Motion.
Thank you for having it.
And I'm at the Doggy Fun Zone, and I'm here with the person who made the Doggy Fun Zone possible, Patricia from Pets Life Naturally. Patricia, thank you so much for being the sponsor of our Doggy Fun Zone. First time at our Paws in Motion, and I think it's a huge hit. What do you think?
I love it. It's a great zone, and the pets have a great playground. You know, it's awesome. Everybody's happy.
I think it's great too, and it's so nice of you to step up and sponsor this for us. They came all the way from Fort Lauderdale to set this up, and we really didn't know much about it. I've seen it on the website. Had you ever seen it anywhere before?
No, I haven't, and it's really nice. It really is nice. I'm happy that we were able to help with this cause.
And Patricia, tell us a little bit about your store, Pets Life Naturally.
Pets Life Naturally cares about the natural foods. No preservatives, no chemicals. It's great for their health. So the animals perform better, their skin is better, in general they're all better. You know, we have from Canada, you name it, Great Life, very good brands.
So your store is appropriately named Pets Life Naturally.
Correct.
Okay, great. And how long have you had your store?
It's been 5 years this year, and we're celebrating on our 5th anniversary on April 13. So, yeah.
Well, that's a big mark. Yeah. 5 years. Wonderful. And it seems like people are more concerned with what their pets are eating these days.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I'm a firm believer on raw foods, which my dogs get fed with raw food, and they perform great. Their skin is always great. You know, they don't have problems with their teeth. They're always good. My visits to the veterinarians are a little less. Sorry about that, but yeah.
My name's Larry, and this is Savannah, and this is Pollyanna, and this is Lizzie in the back. Lizzie gets it. Yeah, she gets the best of everything. She gets to sit around while we all do all the work. Just to support the animal shelter and the Humane Society, and to bring our dogs out to have fun.
John Neal Homes and Neal Communities have been supporting the Humane Society for 5 or 6 years now, and it is really amazing to me to see how this organization has grown, how it's become a part of the consciousness of members of Manatee County. It's really fantastic. So I encourage all my friends, I encourage business owners that I know to come out and support this. The Humane Society program that we've created here with the help of Rebecca Neal, President of the Humane Society, is amazing. Put us on the map with some really high-quality cities in America, like Richmond in Virginia, San Francisco, California. What's the other? There's a couple other, aren't there? I know.
Absolutely, yes. It's a beautiful day. We've done this event for a few years now, but this is by far the best location and weather and everything, and the turnout is great, and it just goes to show how much people love animals. They love their dogs, and they care about what happens to them. So we're really pleased for everyone here. You know, it's fun for kids, it's fun for the dogs, and gives us great presents in the community, and it's wonderful. We're really thankful for all the turnout and everyone that's here brought their dogs. Yes, we sure do. It's on March 22nd. It's called There's No Place Like Home. It's going to be a party with a DJ and food by Fett Catering, silent and live auction, and it's going to be at Mixon's on the Grove, which is a beautiful location. If you haven't been there before, really, really neat, and it's a lot of fun. So just another way to support animals and the Humane Society in March. So.
And with me is Ms. Betsy Banak, one of our county commissioners. Pleased to have you out here today.
Oh, it's a gorgeous day. Hav and I are very glad to be here.
Now, how old is Hav?
Javier is about 2 years old. He was a rescue dog we got from Canine Castaways.
Oh, I have a dog from Canine Castaways too. His name's Mikey, and got him several years ago. Well, he is very cute. What kind of breed is he?
He's actually a mutt, but they think he's a Chihuahua and Manchester Terrier.
He's very, very cute. Is he going to try out the Doggy Fun Zone today?
He is. We just did a walkthrough. He did okay except for the ramp, but he likes to chase things, so I'm hoping he'll do good.
Okay, great. Well, what do you think about this beautiful day we have here in Bradenton?
Wow, isn't this an incredible venue? It's just wonderful, again, to see so many people enjoying the Riverwalk, and people with dogs are the best people in the world, as we all know, so we're happy to see everybody here having a great time.
Thank you so much, Betsy. Thanks for coming out.
Okay, thank you.
All right, we're about wrapping up here. There's going to be a lot more going on, but our dogs have to go back to the shelter. This is our wonderful staff and the dogs from the Humane Society shelter, and with me is Travis Jones. She's our shelter manager. She's going to talk about bringing these dogs out here today and what we have back at the shelter.
Okay, right now we have Colonel up front. He's a male, young male. We've got Dexter here, is a Staffordshire Terrier up for adoption. We have Dutch over here, is about 2 years old, a male. He's been at the shelter for quite a while. We brought him out to show everybody. And then we have Hope here. Hope is a little beagle. She's 7 years old. She's a female, and she's ready to go home. So if anybody needs some new pets, these guys are all waiting for homes.
308.
Thank you, Travis. And we have lots more back at the shelter. We want everybody to come by and visit the shelter and see who we have and see who they can find a forever home for right here in Manatee County. Thanks for coming out and covering this and taking a look. We'll see you next year at Paws in Motion.